Hey friends, welcome back. So today I thought we'd work on what I'm working on as opposed to a project specifically designed for the camera. We're just going to work on what I'm working on, and that is a page from Maria Trolle's Twilight Garden. And it's this page right here. And it's a long time whip. You can see some of it I did in marker, like the tree trunks I shaded in marker, the flowers, the roses, these pink flowers, these purple flowers. I did all of those in like these leaves. I did those in markers. I don't know what markers. I can't remember. I think the shading on the tree trunks turned out really nicely in whatever markers I did use, but I don't know. So I'm going to go in with pencil. I've started going in with pencil and finishing the page. So right now I'm using Colored pencils, and I'm sorry for the camera moving. I'm going in and just picking sections. Like I've done the leaves on these purple flowers already. I've done the leaves on the roses. Now I'm doing the leaves on these little purple flowers. I'm just going to do the stems the same color. So we're not going to finish this on camera. This is totally just what I'm working on for the day. When I'm finished with it, I will post a picture on my Instagram, which is the same name as my YouTube channel, if you're interested in following me there. I do post pictures of my finished pages there, and sometimes of my finished crochet projects. So for me, you're not going to see this until after the 4th, because I'm behind a little bit on videos. But I hope everybody has a safe 4th of July, or had a safe 4th of July. I hope all of your pets made it through okay. Okay, so that's all for those flowers. Let me put this pencil back. Okay, so now we're going to do these pink flowers. They're leaves. This is my color chart that I filled in yesterday. Most of it anyway. I didn't finish the metallics and the fluorescent because I just generally don't use those pencils, but I did fill in the rest of it. Because there's so many colors. This is the 240 color set. There's just so many colors that, and the paint on the pencil doesn't necessarily match the lead, so it's just easier to have the color chart filled out. I think I like, see, I should have left the pencils out that I used already. Let's use some like blue greens on this one. So let's do this green and this green. It's kind of looking like a good day for a walk. It's supposed to be really warm today, not hot, just warm. But maybe that's getting pushed one day out further. I finished another page in here. The other night. So I've been taking this into my bedroom with me at night, and in between cuddling the cat, I've been coloring. See, I did this one. Also with cooler pencils. I think it turned out nice. I need to post it on my Instagram still. I came across this this thing that was showing like TV shows from the 80s. Now, I was not alive for very long in the 80s, but I watched plenty of TV in the 90s. And sorry, this, hang on just a second. Okay, my microphone was moving around too much. And a lot of the shows from the 80s were showing in the 90s. So, you know, I got to enjoy a lot of 80s shows when I was quite young. And of course, I didn't have like active memory of these until I was reminded by this this thing I saw. But did any of you ever watch The Wuzzles? I looked it up a little bit. It was a Disney television production. It only had one season. But it was very cute looking. And did any of you watch, or did any of your kids watch, the gummy bears? Not like the food, but like Gummi. That went on for 6 seasons, I think. So that actually went on into the 90s. I don't really have like any memories of the TV show, but I saw images of, you know, the covers of the TV shows. You know, like the covers of the boxes, and it was just like instant flashbacks. Another one that I don't really remember watching, but I have pretty vivid memory of the theme song, is Muppet Babies. And I don't know when that aired. The original Muppet Babies, not the remake that they made. Okay, so we're done with the leaves for those. I'm gonna put these away. I'm trying to keep the pencils were kind of in order when I was swatching them. So I'm just trying to put them back in some kind of order. Just to make it easier to find them. Okay. Sorry guys, my microphone is probably making noise. I'm wearing a high neck shirt, so I'm having a hard time finding a place to put the microphone. So we need one more green. I gotta zoom out for this. I'm way too close. For these blue flowers, we need one more green for those blue flowers. I'm thinking a light green. Already used middle yellowish green. And that looks an awful lot like dark yellowish green, which looks an awful lot like kiwi green. So how about apple green? I wish I could remember what markers I used on this. Not that I would have continued doing it in markers. I didn't like how it was turning out. I think that's why I stopped. But I do like how the wood turned out. I also missed part of the wood down there. Are any of you watching a TV show right now? Right now I've been watching Law & Order SVU because I am super behind on it. I stopped watching it years ago, and I'm just kind of catching back up again. Okay, so now all we have to do, let's go back to the center of these flowers, maybe like a light pink. No, it really should be like an orange, huh? I also think I put the pencils in the wrong way. Can you see this? They're all facing this way, so when you want to push a pencil out, you're pushing on the, you can push this way to pull it out, but it's hard to pull it out this way. It's easier to pull it out the other way, so I think I need to turn all the pencils around. Or at least the ones on this side. Anyway, let's just do a light orange. Let's do this one. Okay, so now we're just down to the birds and the bird houses. the other roof houses. Let's do a red. Like this one. Oh, that's a nice red pink. I like that. Okay. And maybe an orange. Or whatever this color is. Oops. Almost forgot the other side. Okay. Let's do some, let's do a little pink birdie. Okay. And let's do little dark red chimneys. Other bird should be purple. And pink. Okay, so now for the birdhouses, I think they should be like a wood color. Let me look through my color chart. That color might be nice. All the browns are kind of dark. I think I like that one. Maybe we'll use one of the dark ones for the interior. I guess we are going to finish this picture. I didn't think we were going to do that. I'm gonna try to make space here. Make sure we're still in frame. I just realized this one's got a different shaped windows. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one out just in case I need it, but I'm gonna need something darker, so I'm gonna go to the browns and maybe that cinnamon. Sorry, hopefully my head wasn't just in there. It's hard to see the names of these. I'm also gonna color this little log down there. Okay, so let me put these two away. I don't know why my AC keeps coming on. It is not hot in here. Okay. You know, despite the marker that I didn't like, I think this page came out pretty cute. So, let's do a flip through what I've done in this book so far. This is a book that I'd like to finish. I'm not very far in it. I've done this one. This one took me a lot of time. I spent a lot of time on this one. This was back in 2019. I spent a lot of time on this one too. This was back in 2017. It's nice looking back at your pictures, isn't it? I feel like I've devolved as an artist. I used to spend more time on my pictures, and now I just really don't. Now I just want to have fun. I used to be more bothered by appearances and how everything looked. And now I just want to have a good time. Oh, here's another whip. Might have to come back to that. Here's one I finished over here. Here's one that's basically finished. You know, you can see I kind of started to go darker on some of the flowers. But I did sign it and date it, so I think it's done. Here's one that's finished. You can see this sunflower has a lot more detail, so like I went in and did more detail on that one, and I didn't do it on the other ones, but I went ahead and signed it and dated it anyway. This was done with Crayola markers with a little bit of pencil on top of it. This is a whip, and I wrote down what I was using, at least for parts of it. I can't remember what I was using for the flowers, but I have to come back to this. And that one I spent a lot of time on. And then we're up to these. This one I spent a fair amount of time on. This one was watercolor, mostly. And then I think I went in with some marker for like the birds. And maybe some of the stuff in the center. But the stuff around the outside and the cat was watercolor. Here's the page that we just finished. This one was a double thing that I did. I started off with like a really super plain coloring, then I had to go back and I couldn't help myself. I had to go back and shade everything. That was in 2019 again. See, I had more patience in 2019. This was in 2018. Again, more patience. More patience, more time. Oh, this one was a disaster. I did this one with marker and colored pencil in the background, and the colored pencil keeps changing color in the background, and the marker was streaky, and I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to fix it. I did go ahead and date it. But I don't know if there's a way to fix it or not. Then we've got this one. Again, 2017, had more patience. This one I just finished the other night. And that's it. So I've completed quite a lot in this book. This one and Nightfall. So I'd like to finish this one at some point. You know, I'm a long ways off from finishing it. But as far as being close to finishing it, as far as coloring books go, this is probably one of the ones that I'm closest to finishing. So I do occasionally just pick it up and kind of go through a few pages. But yeah. So thanks for hanging out with me. Maybe I'll gain some more patience and my coloring will get back to the way it used to be. To be fair, that was all of that coloring that you saw, like all of this was all before serious mental illness. And you know, things change. And I just don't know that I have it in me anymore. And I mean, that kind of sucks, but, and it doesn't matter how you color. It totally doesn't. Everything doesn't have to be super perfect, but I am kind of a perfectionist. So it's difficult for me to color this way and just color straight and not shade. And like this one, I mean, at least this one I chose different colors for different areas, and I don't know. It's difficult to go back and look at the other pictures and see how much everything has changed. And it's not that anything has changed for the worse or for the better. It's just different, you know? Life is just different. So, didn't mean to make everything sad and gloomy, just kind of sharing where I'm at. Because I've already flipped through here before, and you know, ooh, this looks like a fun page. I've already flipped through here before and saw all these pictures, and I've had the same thought that, you know, it's, everything just changes. And you just kind of have to go with the flow, right? So, thank you so much for joining me while we colored this page. And I am one page closer to finishing this book. So, I will, until next time, everybody, take care. Again, when you see this, I hope everybody had a safe and happy 4th of July, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye!